personal autograph experiences, my best and my worst, happening on the same day. That's actually not true. The worst was not the same day, but he was pretty bad. So a long time ago, like I said in the last video, me and my dad in the 80s and 90s used to have our own baseball card business, and we did a lot of autograph shows. And because the business isn't what it is now, with the $180 table, $80 table, you got autograph tickets for every person that was showing up for the show. It was just commonplace. So we were at a hotel in North Jersey, and at this show was Ricky Henderson and Kirby Puckett. I'm going to let you guys guess which one was the good one and which one's the bad one. I'm sure you can figure it out before I even get into this story. Ricky Henderson was not pleasant. He did not want to be there, and he did not want to sign for any longer than I guess he was contractually obligated, because he wanted out of there so fast. He took a long lunch. He just left people hanging. But on to my one of my favorite guests of all time, Kirby Puckett. Not only was he a very pleasant, wonderful person in person, but after the show was over, Kirby Puckett came down from his hotel room and went to every single dealer table in the room and signed whatever they wanted signed. Kirby Puckett came to our table and said, "What do you guys want me to sign?" And we handed him a stack of cards like that. And he just sat in front of our table for, it had to have been 15 minutes, just Kirby Puckett, Kirby Puckett. I mean, that was the coolest thing. Nobody's ever done that. No athlete, star, whatever, has ever done that, ever. But hands down, I will tell that story till the day I die. Kirby Puckett is was the coolest dude that we had ever seen at a sports card show. I've had other experiences at autograph signings, like specifically you're there for autographs, but sports card show, Kirby Puckett hands down was the nicest dude we ever met. Yeah. Now autograph signings, I had another. It was like one of the best and one of the worst at the same show. This was one in Paramus, New Jersey. At the very same show, I have a Hall of Fame quarterback football that I had signed, and that show was I had a whole bunch of guys that whole weekend, but the last two guys of the day I had Terry Bradshaw and Joe Namath. Now Terry Bradshaw, I think I was the 140th person online. My ticket was like 140. The dude was agitated and was looking at his watch the whole entire time. There were still 75 people online after me, and he just got up and left. He said, "I got a plane to catch. I'll see you later." I've never, ever had an opportunity to get Terry Bradshaw's autograph on my Hall of Fame quarterback ball since. And I don't think I will after that. I don't think. He's not worth it. Joe Namath, on the other hand, I mean, this is New York, New Jersey area, but Joe Namath actually canceled 4 flights out of New Jersey back to wherever he was going, and signed after hours until every single person had an autograph signed. He must have stayed there for 4,000 people, because they quadruple sold. So if you had a ball, a helmet, a flat, a mini helmet was another. So you got 4 different tickets, and they sold thousands of each one. So I mean, the place was filled with people, and he just stayed there, took a picture with everybody. He was an awesome dude. Joe Namath to this day is still one of the coolest dudes I ever met as well. Awesome guy, really nice, good to his fans. He's really good to his fans. Let me get into this hockey, and these are the Fairfield boxes. My experience with the Fairfield boxes from Walgreens with the tops cut off of them. This one is Target. Actually, all 3 of these are Target. And I've had better experiences with the Target versions of the Fairfield boxes, but There's 8 packs of baseball. I can see that's Archives, and that is this Ginter, Allen and Ginter? I think that's Archives. It's either Archives or Heritage. I think one or the other. And like I said last time, I still don't know much about hockey, but there's some good stuff in these boxes. So I like the hockey cards. Anyway, I'll get into this and maybe I'll share some more stories as I'm tearing into some of these. Because I've been in the business for so long and I met a lot of athletes, good and bad. I'll tell you, one of the most pleasantly surprising, nicest guys I ever met to this day was Mike Tyson. That guy, although he had an entourage, a huge entourage, and getting close to him and getting a picture with him was not easy. Mike Tyson was cool. That guy was so cool. Peyton Manning was cool. Elway was cool. Surprisingly, Ndamukong Suh was really cool. I like that dude. He was really cool. I'll tell you who wasn't cool. Cam Newton was not cool. Cam Newton, not only was he not cool, I mean, this was his rookie year, so it was a while ago. He was a little green. Not cool. And his dad was really not cool. His dad was like his, I don't know, his caddy, he was in charge of him, I guess. I don't know, but wherever, he wouldn't let you take pictures. He wouldn't even wouldn't even let you look at Cam Newton wrong. He would get annoyed. Once again, since I don't know any of these guys, I'll look for things that are not base. Marquee rookie. I'll have to ask my friend about that guy. And you guys can comment below if any of these guys are good. Obviously, I'm gonna look them up on Beckett and eBay later just to see. I check out Beckett first. If it's like over $5, then I'll check actual sales on eBay and see if it's anything close to that. Usually, I've said in past videos, I divide by 4. It usually gives you a ballpark. They're nice cards. I really like them. Upper Deck Portraits. I remember these and there was another subset that they're actually really nice cards. These are nice. It's a thicker, not a thicker stock. There's 2 of them. Travis Sanheim. Maybe. I'll look it up later. Was that Series 1 and Series 2? Both Series 2. So we got a third one, Series 2. Oh, for $11 you get, or $11.99, you get a good amount of cards. Hear that? What is that? Oh, got a movie playing. What was that? Alright, let's see. Brock Nelson. What a great name. That's like from Boogie Nights, that name. Young Guns are always good. I don't know if Anton Lindholm is good, but Young Guns cards are always pretty good. Artifacts. I love those. There was this one Walmart that had, or Target that had 3 boxes of artifacts, and they seem to be really nice cards. A little sticky. Yeah, they're thick. Well, here's the red one. There's always a red one. To $2.99. Andrew Ladd. Not bad. Save the jumbos for last. This is Upper Deck 2016-17 Series 1. Again, Young Guns are probably the cards we're looking for here. I mean, if because I know very little, I'm only looking for Sidney Crosby. Get rid of that guy. Look at that. Yep, all sticky. Pekka. No Young Guns. I'm sure a bunch of hockey fans are like, what? What is he doing? He didn't pull that one out? So let's think of some more big autograph guys. I saw Marcus Allen yell at a little kid because the little kid asked if he could sign in silver marker instead of black. Marcus Allen. Cool guy. I saw Chad Johnson not want to take a picture with a little kid who actually made his own handmade Bengals jersey with Chad Johnson and marker across the back. He was so happy to meet him, and he was a total jerk. Yeah, Chad Johnson, big time good guy. That's got to be Golden Knights. Let's see. I really was excited about meeting Bo Jackson. That did not go so well. But I also know that Bo Jackson, because of his stutter, is actually he's a shy dude. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's just shy in person. I mean, it's a lot to be mobbed by thousands of people just wanting you to sign your name for a few hours. So I can imagine, like, anybody's allowed to have a bad day. Cool guys. Let's see. I spent 45 minutes after a show hanging out with David Cohn. That was really cool. We were just shooting the S, and he was smoking cigarettes and talking about minor league baseball. I actually had a friend of ours that they had a common acquaintance, so we were just like hanging out. It was actually really cool. David Cohn's a nice dude, and a lot taller than I thought he was gonna be. A lot taller. I thought he was always a little dude. At that same show, we got, like, not backstage, but he knew the guy running the show, so we were hanging out with Robinson Cano and David Wells and Denny Nagel, Strawberry. They were all there. It was really cool. I've been lucky. Awesome. Bobby Clark, that's cool. Very fiery. Who else? Let's see. Well, I have a picture. Actually commented on it the other day when I was in Jab's chat on Friday. I was late to an Atlantic City show, and I had pre-bought tickets. I was fine for everybody else. I met Hank Aaron at that show. Hank Aaron, Mattingly, Yogi Berra. I got pictures with all of them, but I was very late to Willie Mays. And I ran as fast as I could to him because he was literally putting his coat on. He's leaving. And I tapped him on the shoulder. I said, Mr. Mays, Mr. Mays. He turned around. Not only did he give me the dirtiest look, and it's fine. Like, I totally get it. He was leaving. He gave me the dirtiest look. But I actually caught it on film. If I could put it somewhere, I will. But I actually caught the dirty look on film. It's priceless. It was just like one moment. Like, what? He's like, get away from me. But I said, I got a ticket. Do you mind if you can sign my baseball? And he was gracious, but he was also late. So, he had a place to go. These silvers. I don't know what's going on. Hockey's gonna start soon, so maybe this is a good chance for me to up my. Oh, there's Thornton. But he's been around since I've been watching. Up my hockey game. Learn about some of these players all over again, because that should be fun. The way the playoffs. I don't even know when it's starting, but I know I'm dying to watch sports again, so I'll watch it all. Oh, that one's so hard to open. Like I said, I don't know anything about this, so I could have something good. We got some color. Oh, that's cool. Rounded corners. Maybe I'll save that for last. Bronze rookie. Travis Dermott. Is he anybody? I know they have the silver, gold, and bronze versions of this set. MVP. I don't know if I like the design. That it would look better if it had like an actual metallic instead of like some colorized version of gold, which doesn't look like gold. It looks like yellowish brown. He looks like Peter Forsberg. They must be related. No idea. Let's see, who else? Alright, so at that same show at Willie Mays, I met for the first... This was the first time. I've actually met him a few times now. Let's see what this is. Player credentials. Brandon Gallagher. That's like a refractor, too. It's kind of cool. Not numbered. I don't know. So at that same show, this is the first time I met Don Mattingly. So I've met him like 3 or 4 times. This is the first time I met Don Mattingly. I was alone. So I didn't have, usually I try to sneak in a picture with the player or get around the back side of the table to try to get a snapshot. Back then they didn't care as much as they do now. They want you to buy a photo op ticket, which I actually do now instead of get autographs. I only do photo ops because I'd rather it's me and the guy instead of an 8x10 with his name on it. Just really doesn't have the same value to me. But anyway, so I was in line. I'm going to open up both of these. I was on line for Don Mattingly, and the guy in front of me is like, "Hey, can you take a picture of me and Don Mattingly?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And he had one of those clicky disposable cameras. I don't know. Some of you guys might be too young for that, or they might still sell them. I don't know. But those Kodak instant cameras. And I took a picture of his, but I had my SLR Canon Rebel, and he didn't know how to use it. So my first picture with Don Mattingly is blurry. It's looked like it's me and Don Mattingly through Vaseline. Like it's the worst picture ever. Thank God I met him a couple more times and got some pictures, but yeah, that was terrible. Well, that's another one I should figure out how to post it online. All right, what is that? Is that 87? Nice, an 87 rack pack. Pretty cool. What else we got? Oh, these Babe Ruth cards are terrible. Alright, so it was Heritage. I'm learning. Oh, more Babe Ruth. Archives, Heritage, 2 of those. Gypsy Queen. Can you see that? Yep. Allen and Ginther. The movies. Actually, I got my garbage bag right here. Just throw all this out. Alright, so that's Heritage. There's 2 more Babe Ruth packs and another. Oh, this is 88. Ugh. That's no good. No bueno for the 88. Another Gypsy Queen, 2019 and 2019 Series 1. So no Vlad, no. They're not going to be. Well, are they in that or are they just in the update? We'll see. Alright, let's get these Babe Ruth, and then we'll hit the 88 rack pack, because the only card in there is Tom Glavine. So yeah, I've had some experiences. Oh, here's another one. So very early on in our baseball business days, and like I said, you got free autographs with everybody. I didn't know any better. I had so Warren Spahn was at the show, and I'm like, "Dad, do we have any Warren Spahn cards?" And he gave me a 1950 Bowman Warren Spahn. I don't think his rookie's 48 Bowman, so this is Warren Spahn's second year Bowman card. I'll show. It's in the case behind me. I'll show it to you next video. So yeah, we had Warren Spahn sign in blue Sharpie a 1950 Bowman card. That's actually not bad. But yeah, that thing's hosed. Ooh, some of these. I told you last video about Pete Rose on Memorial Day weekend walking into a huge auditorium with a fur coat on. That was amazing. Yeah, these Babe Ruths aren't worth anything. And I don't think there was ever anything hidden. No autographs, not autographs, obviously. No numbered subsets or anything like that. It should be actually on here if there was. Nah, there's nothing in here. It's just cards, Babe Ruth. I'll give these to the kid. You can do whatever you want with them. It's an old one. Red Sox. Okay. Let's see what else I can think of. I've met so many over the years. Let's see. Anybody was a disappointment? Let's go on the positive end. I've met him like 4 or 5 times now. I love Darryl Strawberry in person. That guy, he's an amazing dude. I love Darryl Strawberry. I've actually met him like 4 or 5 times. He was always nice. Let's see. I don't know. Like Schmidt, I'll pull out. I always pull out the Hall of Famers, so I'll make a little pile here. There's Bo Jackson. I'll always pull him out. He was nice. He was. I mean, like I said, he's probably a bit intimidated and he's shy. I know he's shy to begin with because that's the second best card in the set because of his stutter. He talks slow and he's methodical about his speech. So it could have just been it. That's fine. I know when I met David Wells, he was busting on me because I have a New York Yankees home plate over there, and he started signing in the black area. I was like, oh no, with a black magic marker. I'm like, no, you're ruining my home plate. I was like, just kidding. That was a show with Andy Pettit, Ramiro Mendoza. Who else was at this show? Chuck Knobloch. That was a good one. There's also Bernie Williams canceled, and I never ever had an opportunity to meet Bernie again. Stinks. One day. But all these Yankee guys are signed with Steiner, and they want like $700 to sign anything, so I think those days are over. I'll never get Mariano. He's so expensive to have Mariano sign anything. I know once Mariano, A-Rod is so expensive, but I wouldn't spend any money on A-Rod anyway. There's Billy Beane, GM of the Oakland A's. I love this. Has gotta be this and 87 Donruss. I don't know why they're both 87. They have to be two of my favorite styles. I love these cards. There's Darryl. Cal Ripken, never met him. Clemens, like I said, Clemens is always worth a buck. Almost every set until the day he retires. It Beckett's for a buck. Gary Carter. That's it. Let's do. Let's go at opening day. Yeah, let's go at opening day. No, I mean, I hate to say it too. He was an older man when I met him, but Joe DiMaggio was not a good dude. He was so crotchety. He also had a lot of roles. I know some of you probably have had experiences with Joe DiMaggio in the past. I know he's got 2 major roles or 3 major roles. One, he won't sign anything with Marilyn Monroe on it. That's a dead no. No, absolutely not. He won't sign baseball bats. He will not sign a baseball bat. And he will also not sign... Oh, there is an Acuna in there. Shoot. That's the cup, though. And a Glamour. That's nice. And Yohan Makata. He will not sign anything that Mickey Mantle signed before him. That's a definite absolutely not. Done. Shot down. Attendee. Bergman. I think by this time these guys, Kikuchi was something, but now he's not so much. I'll go back through these. Those are nice. So we got our little stack of Hall of Famers, semi-stars, and stars, but these are so far Acuna and Torres. Let's do Allen and Ginter. I'm not a big fan of these cards. They just don't do it for me. Joey Gallo, Wade Boggs, Roy Halladay. Yeah, this is why I got a Shih Tzu card and an airplane. Marte. Alright, let's pull the Boggs out. And Halladay's a Hall of Famer too now. I'm not saying that Gallo's bad, but it's probably only worth like 25 cents. Gypsy Queen. Charlie Blackmon. Jake Cave. No. And none of these are... Nope. You want to see something funny? Look at Charlie Blackmon's face before he started growing that beard. It's funny looking. Reed Paxton. No. Let's go with archives. This is the 19... Is this 70? Oh, this is a whole bunch of different ones. Arc Heritage is... those are 1970 tops. This is the one that's a bunch. Glaber. That's as good as a Gold Cup. Seager. No. Koufax, that's a keeper. Well, obviously, I'm keeping Bernie and DeGrom for my in-laws / wife. They like them. One's fun. Nope. Alright, top series 1 or Heritage. Let's go with Heritage. Let's see. Who else have I met? You know who's really cool? Probably one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Brian Cashman. Brian Cashman was engaging. He was very nice, and he didn't have a very large line, so like we hung out and talked to him for a while. And what a sweet guy. Brian Cashman was actually really nice, really down to earth, and he was a cool guy. No. Yeah, that's 19. It's like what happens when I do two things at once. When I'm talking and opening, I'm sure I'll miss something, and you guys are going crazy right now. Wilmer Flores. Nope, I don't know. I'll look them up. Alright, so who's in Series 1? I don't know. Corbin Burns, that's decent. We got Pedro 84. We'll see what that is later. Ioannis. Luis Arias. Corey Seager. And Eugenio Suarez, stars of the game. We'll look that up later. Maybe. This feels heavy. This feels a lot heavier than normal. Is there any reason? There's something in there. I think this is that news one though. The fake, it's like the fake Otani card, Judge. Freddie Freeman. Al Kaline. That's kind of cool. These are those iconic cards. This one I bought at an auction, a 1983 Ryan Sandberg. I thought they didn't even take a picture of the back, so I thought I was getting a Sandberg, and it was really nice condition. Thought I was getting a Sandberg rookie, and it was one of these iconic cards. Because they don't really, not on the front. El Cabrera. Yeah, it's one of those home run challenges. That's what I meant to say. Or garbage. Okay. Nothing really. I mean, these three are good. Alright. I guess that's it for tonight. I'm gonna go play some Call of Duty. Thanks for stopping in. Like I said last time, if you got any, I'm sure I'll think of some more, but if you guys have any, like, personal player experiences, getting autographs, taking pictures, whatever, some, like, one-on-one stuff, let me know. I'd love to hear it in the comments, because we all got them. So that's it for now. Like and subscribe. Like I said, comment below, and hit the bell. We're trying to upload one new video, every day. So we usually swap, like I'll be every other day, and the kids opening up Pokemon packs every other day. So, and then I do have some comic book videos coming out soon. So if you guys want to learn about not just sports cards, but if you want to learn about investing in comics, I should have some good advice, some top 10 lists, and maybe I'll help you along the way. Alright, so like I said, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.